Welcome to Lessons with Wesley. If this found you, it was meant to. Take a moment to pause, reflect, and breathe. You're entering a sacred space of tarot, of oracle, meditations, Ogham, and soul-centered wisdom. There are no coincidences here, only invitations. Lessons with Wesley.
Even in stillness, something is stirring. What you planted during the sacred nights is now yoked to your soul's chariot. Beneath the hush of snow, your seed is taking root, protected by love, moved by trust, and destined to rise when the wheel turns again. Thank you, ChatGPT. Oh my goodness, y'all. First off, welcome everyone to episode 24 of Lessons with Wesley. So this is the part 5 of 5, Wintering with the Ancients, the seed beneath the snow. So ChatGPT, I love to use it. Spit that wonderful intro out for me, so I thought it was fantastic. Did y'all have a great Christmas? I know we're still in the Christmas season. Did y'all get what you wanted? Did you get stuff in your stocking? Or did you get your stocking stuffed? Oops, my bad. Did I say that? Yes, I did. But I hope you had a great one for real, though. Did y'all remember to leave out cookies? Not just for Santa. Did you leave them out for the fae, for the wee folk, for the she? We did. Nathan and Kay and myself, we left out some milk and some honey, and I did not use the cheap bourbon. I did leave the good bourbon. So that was, and I also had collected some items from our yard, and made I had some kumquats, so I stuck some cloves in there, made those kumquat, what they call pomanders. So that was within. Anyway, it was just so much fun. Great thing to do on Christmas Eve. I love it. My first time to do it, and it will not be the last time. And and I hope you enjoyed that picture that I posted on Lessons with Wesley on Facebook or Instagram. It showed I asked it to come up with a pic for leaving out gifts for the wee folk, and I just thought that was so cool. It looked amazing. Man, it was amazing. But anyway, so here we go. Part 5 of 5, Wintering with the Ancients, the seed beneath the snow. So why that title? Well, hey, Iris, crazy cat. So my intentions before doing the card pull and the Ogham stick pull was all about the Yule season. And if you recall the other episodes, it was about setting intentions for the new season coming up. I talked about how we wrote some intentions down on tree bark, some things that we wanted to burn away, and some new gifts or beliefs or passions, goals that we wanted to see come to fruition in the new year or the new season. And so I was trying to figure out how to tie it in, and it was perfect. Wintertime, those seeds, quote, / those intentions that we planted, that we've been doing these 12 nights of Yule. So it's perfect. And so the card pull, obviously amazing. It's always, I love how amazing. I'm never just not stunned. I'm always just in awe, and how it just ties in perfectly with the episode and the intentions that we set forth. But anyway, that's why the title is what it is. So, like I said, the card pull, the Ogham stick. And once again, I use all of these 5 episodes. It's the Celtic Healing Oracle deck. Now that's by Rosemary Anderson and illustrated by Susan Dorff. So the card is numbered 61. Oh my goodness, I almost forgot to tell you. Wesley here is sipping on a fantastic bourbon. Not sponsored, by the way. This is Green River. So any bourbon drinkers out there, Green River Wheated. Now this is the one that my older brother sent me a link on. It recently beat out, there was like a blind bourbon tasting out of 100. So between all the expensive ones and the cheap ones, this one was the one that was voted top. So, and it's all like $32, y'all. So it is fantastic. So that's what I'm sipping on. I would ask you what you're sipping on, but if you're listening to this when it came out, hopefully Monday morning you're not sipping on anything except for maybe coffee or tea. If you are sipping on a bourbon, hopefully you got the day off. But anyway, here we go. So the card. So this was number 61, which is the Chariot and the Charioteer rescue from danger. And right off the bat, I was like, oh my gosh. The last episode was about the wild hunt and Odin riding Sleipnir and the horses. And then this came up for protection, and it was just amazing. But anyway, so here we go. I'm going to read what the card speaks to first. So once again, this is the Chariot and the Charioteer. A chariot is all about loyalty, about calling in loyalty, finding new companions and friends. A chariot and team of otherworldly horses draw the sun across the sky. In the heat of battle, the charioteer draws his chariot slightly apart from the fray and stands ready to rescue the commander if combat presses dangerously upon him. The charioteer's qualities are intense personal loyalty and trustworthiness amidst turmoil and danger. So, if any of your intentions this year was about trying to maybe break away from a dangerous situation, but you need help, calling in loyal companions, friends, family, and that family and friends, that ties in with the Ogham stick read, but we'll get there. Continuing, if you chose this card, you are attracting trustworthy, loyal companions and reliable advice. Perhaps you are in a leadership role and you need sound, supportive feedback. Perhaps your present situation is dangerous and you need to be cautious and attract loyal companions. If your life is in danger or is turbulent, having a trustworthy person make decisions on your behalf is the best course of action. Often it is sufficient just knowing that others are available to listen and support you, even if you rarely call on them to act. Even just talking things through with someone truly interested in your welfare and ready to help can be stabilizing and heartening. So the charioteer's great strength is his or her trustworthiness and readiness to help. The more stressed your situation, the more important is reliable counsel and the loyalty of comrades and friends. Choose your confidants wisely based on their actions in the past, and then seek their counsel, support, and assistance. And I would even go so far as to say, be courageous drawing those boundaries. I just listened to a great podcast episode today by Kara Goodwin. She talked about, it was about drawing boundaries and deciding who are these people, these companions that you want in your bubble. Excuse me while I take a little sip of what? Green River Wheated. So, you know I love to throw some of this stuff into ChatGPT. Man, I love what it said. It said the image of the chariot pulled by otherworldly horses across the sky, it's not just a reflection of the wild hunt, it's also a soul vehicle, a metaphor of how we can carry our intentions forward, even in times of uncertainty or emotional winter. What it says in the context of the episode, talking about those seeds of intention that we planted during this Yule time. Remember, those are not just passive. They are with us. They're riding with us. They are harnessed to will, vision, and loyalty. And the Charioteer. So the Charioteer reminds us that we are not alone. Finding that loyal companion in the new season, maybe something at work, going through a difficult time, finding that family, friend, someone at work that you can talk to. But it says, remember, but we still must hold the reins of our purpose. Yes, we just might have called in that trustworthy ally, whether it's in our life right now or someone on a spiritual journey. It says, remember to move with integrity, even when the way forward is misted in snow. All right. So y'all take a few breaths. Here we go. Breathe in. Hold it. Breathe it out. Breathe in one more time. Hold it. And let it out. And y'all repeat after me. I am not meant to remain still forever. Beneath the snow, my seed is already preparing to rise. Carried not by chance, but by the loyalty of my spirit team and the steadiness of my will. Oh man, y'all hear that? Jeez, what perfect timing for that rain to start falling down. Sweet, I love it. All right, so here we go. Here is the Ogham stick. Now the Ogham stick, now this was reed. Reed, it of course tied in perfectly. Reed stands for healing, love, family. I mean, talking about companions from that, from the healing oracle deck, the Charioteer, talking about finding loyal companions, and the reed talks about family, fertility, what is growing. What's growing underneath the surface for the new year, those intentions. And then this card talks about fertility. Oh my gosh, I love it. So let's go into reed. Reed is a boundary plant. It grows in wetlands between land and water. So think about it being this perfect bridge for this energy of this episode that's coming out. The reed doesn't bend. It does bend, but it doesn't break. So what are some symbolisms behind the reed plant? Reed is associated with emotional, physical healing, a new life that is stirring, a connectedness to family. I mean, oh my gosh, family and soul, or divinations and clear intention. So with this episode, the reed grows unseen beneath the frost, flexible, enduring, already reaching like your seed, your intentions during this Yule season. So remember, listeners, your growth, it is not delayed. It is not delayed. It is just hidden. It also ties into about spiritual family, once again, companionship, echoing the Charioteer's lesson about choosing loyalty, not going at this difficult task that you have alone. Man. So y'all, I hope y'all have enjoyed this episode. If so, like, share, copy that link, send it to your family, your loved ones. And remember, in the hush of the earth, beneath the frost and stillness, a seed stirs. May you carry forward the intention you planted in sacred time, not rushed, not forced, but trusted to rise in its own perfect hour. May your chariot be steady, your companions loyal, and your path held by the unseen hands that have walked with you all along. May the reed remind you, bend, but do not break. And may love, quiet and fierce, carry you through the thaw. The circle does not close, it deepens. The fire is not gone, it roots. And you, beloved traveler, are both flame and soil. Blessed be the seed beneath the snow. Blessed be the light you carry home. So it is, so it shall become.